currently in the markets, we are seeing PMIs coming out better than expected out of China. We are seeing better than expected in America as well with the range of indicators. And we have like, oh, we're going to have more profits. Oh, we're going to have less profits because in America it leads to higher interest rates. And in China it leads to better economic performance and it leads to potentially higher profits. And you can see, look at that stock market. And you're wondering to yourself, what is going on? I can tell you for free what it is. It is very simple. There is a FOMC meeting 22nd of March. There is better than expected markets out of China, meaning the global is going better. On the other side, USA is doing better, but until we have kind of confirmed that we are going to fall back down again with higher financing costs, with higher interest rates, because right now the market hasn't really priced in 50 basis point coming out of March. Maybe that is not necessary, but we still have highlighted inflation. We still have highlighted jobs market. And by the way, that is also this week's most important event. It is NFP on Friday. So I said that we might go higher now because of seasonality. I don't think it's seasonality per se, but I've really seen in a couple of weeks before the FOMC meeting, stock market just go pooh. What happens after the FOMC? Ooh, Now you know what to do. Are you going to buy these at 49? Well, that is totally up to you. But a pullback would probably be a better idea. So that leads me to dollar strength coming up this week. Well, China means dollar weakness, but what happens in America for America is dollar strength. And what is currently in the market as we see, that's a wrong time frame, 4 hour, we still have an uptrend per se. What do I mean by per se? We are paused as of late, and we had a pretty good fall on Friday. But it wasn't that supposed to be dollar strength coming out of that ISM services? Yes, because there is one thing we really have to figure it out for this upcoming month is what is the buy opportunity? Where do we want to buy? Where do we want to sell euro, for example? And I've already made a chart. I've already made where I want to sell, where I want to buy. That's not where I want to buy, but 107, 108, 109. Okay, come back up, boom. Come back up, boom. Let's see what happens. But right now at 106.50, I don't think there's enough sellers coming into dollar. So that's my trade for this week. Looking for euro dollar sells. What is the target? Around 103. That is give or take is it a monthly trade or something like that? Yeah, I think it is because this is daily. And then we go to weekly, and then we go to monthly around 103, give or take. Right? So what about Aussie then? What about other pairs? Those are my two pairs I want to look at. So first of all, on Aussie, it almost looks like we are about to reverse higher. So I'm a bit very nervous here. But if you are nervous, that's not allowed. We are patiently waiting, as a professional trader, to make sure that we, get a good entry. So 68, 69.50, and 70 something looks to be the levels that I'm looking for, down to 64.84. I have currently my dollars at 64.60 and at 107 on a euro. So we shall see what is going on. But what we need to do is what I've been teaching you guys in the mentorship, which is absolutely fantastic. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Is that you need to have a hawk overview where you over time looking at what is going on here. Where are we generally? Right now we're quite low in the wave. So that I might not say that, but or in the trend or whatever you call it. We may continue falling. Fine. But that doesn't mean that's a good opportunity. Okay? Moving over. So selling Aussie, selling Euro. What about pound? What about pound? Currently, awful. What do you mean by awful, Ivan? The current technical analysis, the current I would say how price is moving is not great at all. It isn't giving us what we want to see, which is a continuation of the bearish trend. So, let that one sink in for next time. USD CAD have some fundamentals there, to say at least. First of all, Bank of Canada might be one of the first ones to peak, meaning they are not going to increase any more interest rates, and they might lower interest rate Q4 2023. What is going to lead to USD CAD, do you think that? USD CAD is going to rise faster than anything else. So USD CAD has, in my view, fundamentally upside. Now, is it technically great? No. Ever since October, it's been in a range. So if we can get like a punch higher, that would probably be better moving forward. So that's kind of going into become my favorite without, without doing too much. I just want to show you what is currently being priced into the market, because right now we have 25 basis points priced in for the next meeting, which is 75 to 475. It's 25, a 71% chance, and then 28 for double. And we have kind of been there for a week now. So what do we think we're waiting for? What do you think the market is waiting for? I think the market is waiting for an FP. I thought it was waiting for ISM services. Can be that one as well. But if there is dollar strength coming in this week, don't be shocked. Don't be surprised as if I didn't tell you, because there is this one, in my view, has the potential to be priced in. So there's a lot of unpriced in market moves here. Okay? So if we go to target on euro down to 103, don't come and say I didn't know what happened. I have told you now. The reason for that is job market, inflation, PCE, was it retail sales? All those are staying much more elevated than previously anticipated. And then also PMIs comes in, which is down 3 to 4 months down the road. Comes in better than expected. We shall see. Okay, that is Australian dollar selling. That is euro dollar selling. That is pound dollar. I don't know. I don't like this price action. New Zealand dollar. Another one that we can look at, 62.80 and 63. And you're wondering, where do you get these levels from, Evan? Very simple price action. That's all. Nothing hocus pocus filucus, just straightforward, fun things to look at. When it comes to yen pairs, I was thinking, well, March should be bearish for them. Are they bearish? No. CAD yen, if that one breaks 99.50, I might be interested. But until then, I am cautiously waiting. That is just CAD in itself, and then the yen pairs are supposed to be because of paying taxes. So that can be someday or some week. But there's also what is the new guy going to say? It's probably going to talk until he's in office, the new Bank of Japan governor. But that can also move the market quite a lot, quite fast. So if he ever opens up his mouth, if he ever goes away from that promise, he's not going to speak until he's in the office. Just saying. Okay, cool, good. Euro yen, sorry. Okay, bearishness, yeah. Peaking, yeah. We can use the 55 and 21 EMA to see, do we have a bearish trend? And if you go to 4 hour, no. Do we go to 1 hour? They tried here, but not really yet. So how do you identify a bearish trend on the EMAs? You identify a bearish trend that the 21 is below. The 21 is below the 55. And I would also say on the 1 hour, maybe also below the 200 as well. So in this case, no. That is becoming a bullish trend. It almost fell down. Maybe this one gives us a better indication of something. Okay, so that was just different ways of how do I know it's not there yet. That's kind of, you see, piece lemon squeezy. 164 on pound yen was the daily central, I think, to sell, or M3, which is kind of, yeah, okay. M3 for the month is 64. Well, it's M3 is the most important sell price of the month. If we're going to sell, we're going to sell from that price. So we haven't reached that price yet, or if we did that in February, fair enough. But then we need to have at least a lower low, continuation lower. So nothing there yet. New Zealand yen just went off the cliff for some reason on Friday. Maybe a pullback there. Maybe a pullback there. Yeah, that is that. Okay, okie dokie. Gold. Where are we heading on gold? Gold has a very seasonality flat month. Price action, so then dollar is supposed to be strong, so is it supposed to fall then? Well, going forward, it is, I would say it's all about the price action. What do we currently have? We have a bottom, so far at least. We have a brand new high. Does that make you think continuation higher? Okay, you may think that until 1921. Okay, but what about you thinking bullishness? Well, then you just need a lower low, break, and then continuation lower, and then you're good set in the stone. I would say maybe it should fall. It has fallen. And then I think this is just a pullback to gain more sellers. That's me. Oil, range. There is conflicting stories here. There's China, there's America, there is Europe, there is Canada. So we have led to range, and until it starts going in a direction, I will probably be enticed. So there's going to be a live for the fundamental side. I have not mentioned much because it's supposed to be a live later today. Until then, boom, have a great day.